Always been good at running, Annette. I'll give you that. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
How the fuck was I supposed to get out of that? Come on.
Got you now. Always been good at running, Annette. I'll give you that. Persistent bastard, aren't you?
Come on, man. The fuck?
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive now?
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
Yeah, what up?
And you won't die alone.
Yeah, I've been playing it. Nah. Come on, you know it's a single player game. Nah, they got a, hold on. Alright, woo, I can't even. Nah, they got a,
That bitch knows what she's doing.
they got a, like a multiplayer type of game that you could play. But that shit's kind of whack. I heard that shit, yeah, I don't know. Niggas just like, ah, that shit was trash. Try it out. You ain't play it yet? Yeah. I'm telling you right now, nigga. God of War is way better than any Assassin's Creed game you could ever play. Period. I'm telling you right now. I'm talking about the new one I'm talking about the last one that they made. Oh, I thought that's the one I thought that's the one that you said you had. Nah, because the new one, basically the old ones were like arcade games, right? You know, where you just hack and slash and combos and all that. The new one that they made is more like the Last of Us type shit, where it's a story. It's story, but the nigga, it's like mixed. It's like mixed with story, a good ass story with good ass combat. They changed the game. Like they completely changed the whole game. So it's not the God of War that you think you're like, oh, God of War? Oh, that's where the nigga he throwing the little shits around and combos, 50 hit combo. Nah, it's not that. It's totally different, bro. Like they killed that. Yeah, they remade it. I got both.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Your ID is
Nah, I just the funny thing is I just now was like $10 for like 3 months. They had like a sale going on or something like that for like $10 for 3 months, so I paid for that. So I got that right now.
Not gonna happen.
It ain't really worth it. Like PS Now ain't really worth it unless you're trying to unless there's some games that you really was trying to fuck with that you didn't get a chance to on the PS3. But yeah, it ain't really worth it. It ain't worth it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That is the newest one. Yeah. That's the there's like I can't even honestly. There's like eight. There's like eight. But the numbered, okay, so numbered God of Wars, there are four or three. There are three numbered God of Wars, but they made like a bunch of different little ones like in between the numbered ones, right? So they made three. So there's God of War 1, God of War 2, and then God of War 3 that came out on the PS3. and then they remastered God of War 3 for the PS4, and then they made a whole new like basically like a what do you call it? They basically just like it's like a restart. Like they just basically restarted the whole franchise with the newest one they made. But if you want to number it, it would be God of War 4. But it's not called God of War 4. It's just called God of War. So it's like a restart. Like they just hit the restart button and they created a whole new like. So basically the nigga, because you remember the old God of War, it was Greek gods. It was like the Greek gods and shit. Remember? It was Zeus and Hephaestus and all that shit. So now it's Norse gods. So he's dealing with Thor, you know, and all them niggas. You know what I mean? Like Thor and them and all Loki, Thor and all that type of shit. So whole new it's like a restart, yeah. It's tight. What's up though? Y'all ready to get on Call of Duty?
Enough with this cat and
Is
mouse
Bio
game.
talking? Cause I can't hear him.
The game is over.
You lost.
Hold up. Yeah, Infamous. Yeah, I played it. It's good. It's a little old now, but it's good. Hold on, let me. I'm about to lead a part. I can't hear Bio, so I'm about to lead a party and come back. Oh, no, I hear you now. No, I hear you now. What was? I don't know what happened, but yeah, I hear you now. Nah. Mm-mm. Nope. PS Now, basically, PS Now is just it's a service that you can use to stream all the PS game, even whatever games came out. Like you can just stream all the games online, and there are some games that you can download, but it's like it's another service just like PS Plus that you got to pay for every month or whatever. But you can buy what up? Yeah, or RE3. But what does that come with? Like what does that come with? That ain't worth it. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I heard RE3 was kind of trash. Like I ain't gonna say it was trash. I just heard that shit wasn't like as good as RE2 remake. And when I heard that, cause I was gonna buy it, but when I heard that, I was like, I'm probably not gonna get that because I never played RE3 originally. I was more of a RE2 fan anyway. Like, cause niggas, I played that. I didn't play three though. I didn't. Yeah, I know. Cause Nemesis, but I heard they didn't do Nemesis justice. I heard that they didn't even like. He wasn't. It wasn't like. Cause remember the old game, he used to just pop up randomly. That nigga used to just pop up. Yeah, the Tyrant, but it was Nemesis though. Like he had a rocket launcher and all that. So he would just pop up just randomly out of anywhere. He would just pop up. But I heard they changed it down, so they made it more like on RE3, the new one. He's not even like he's not even the big part of the game. Because RE3 was RE3 Nemesis. That was the name of it. It was Resident Evil 3 Nemesis because he was like a big part of the game. So on the remake, they kind of took him out of the game. Like he was in it, but he was just like not. He wasn't a big part of it. That'd be tight. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. He did. I didn't watch it because that shit looks stupid. But yeah, you saw it? Nah, I ain't watch it. I ain't watched that shit. Yo, you know what you need to watch? Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga. I was watching this. I was I was watching this shit last night. I was like, yo, this shit is wild. There's a show on HBO Max called Euphoria. Euphoria. Yeah, that's what it's called. That shit is off the hook. You know what it reminded me of? Like me watching the first episode. Remember that movie Kids? Remember Kids back in the 90s? Yeah, Casper and all that. It, yup. Whoa. Yeah, but that shit reminded me of like it's not like documentary style like that, but it just reminded me just it's so off the hook. It is so off the hook with the teen shit that the shit reminded me of Kids, bro. Like it reminded me of that just watching the first episode. I was like, what is this? I was like, yo, what? I was like, what is going on right now, my nigga? Like what? I was like, what is going? I was like, what am I watching? The fuck? It was crazy, bro. It's crazy. It seemed like it's alright. I only watched the first episode though. I ain't watched. That's all I watched. But that shit was off the hook. Yeah, look it up. It's a good ass show. Your girl, you might. I mean, I don't know. You might want to. Yeah, she might because it's off the hook. Like it's. I don't know. A lot of. They don't hold nothing back. A lot of shit. Titties, ass, dick. Like they showing all that shit. They there's like a lot. There's a lot of shit. Like I was like, yo, what? I just couldn't really like. I've never seen no shit like that on the screen. Like they showing shit like that, but it's like they're all teenagers. You dig? So it's like what they're supposed to be. They're portraying teenagers in the modern era, and it's kind of scary. Like the shit is scary, but at the same time, the shit was off the hook, and I liked it. I enjoyed watching. I was like, yo, this shit tight.